played. You remember Hamzat Oriyomi in Ibadan, Agidigbo, stepped into this case and dropped the case. Why? The reasons he gave is not all that clear to everybody. Because me, I've been watching and following people that are crying for justice for Mohbad. The guy dropped it because I was so happy when the youth went to him and he accepted to take up the case and he started his own investigation and all that. Along the line, something happened. This man that fought for this guy that was pied in Ile-Ife, Osun State, and got justice for that guy, couldn't get justice for us. And I was now wondering, why will this guy step down? I don't understand. If there are problems here and there, if it's within the family, it's something they could sit down, talk about, and settle. Because this case, as you rightly said, Queen, is not against the family members. It's not against, it is against the state. A life has been taken in a state. And there are so many evidences to show that this guy was fired. He did not die naturally. So definitely it has become a case between whoever is involved and the state. So I now wonder why it's now so difficult to get justice for an innocent soul. A soul that has petitioned some people before the bad incident happened. And after his petition, he died after 3 months after the petition. And we are still not getting headway in this issue. Why? There are so many narratives. There are so many people saying this and that and that. Me, I'm not interested in all that. All I'm interested in is what happened to Mohbad in his own house. What happened? What took his life? You now came out to come and give us one fake toxicology result or whatever that you couldn't. I don't understand that they couldn't ascertain what by this guy. What do you mean by that? Thank God that the US laboratory they lied against immediately came out to debunk that no, you didn't do it with us. What exactly is going on with my country? What exactly is going on in Nigeria? What is going on? This should be a very simple case. Somebody went for a show, he came back to his house, the next thing he was, what happened? Just tell us what happened. It is this, it is that. The police are supposed to do investigation. I was surprised when they said the house where the guy pied was not condoned off from people, where they could get evidences, where they could get whatever will shed light onto his this thing. What is going on? Even all I know is that because after watching Kemi Olunloyo stepping down too, because I heard when she said she was going to be at the forefront of the people that is going to lead for justice for Mohbad. I was so happy that okay, she's an activist, a retired journalist, and she has done her own findings, her own investigations to some extent, as she said. Now, why did she suddenly too decide to step down? I don't understand. That means there is many things that are happening on the ground that is making these people shy out from what they initially believed in. I know. What I just said in my mind after watching the video where she said she was going to step down, that she was not leading the forefront for those people that fight Mohbad and all, because she said she was going to take it to a higher level, that she was going to Al Jazeera. I was happy when I was hearing all this, thinking, okay, at last there's a kind of light at the end of the tunnel. But unfortunately, she bowed down too. But what I said, I have made a video concerning, though I have not been able to post it, that alágbára ayé ẹ rọra ṣe, ilẹ̀ ń yọ̀. That post, that office, that throne that you think You are occupying today and nobody can shake you, nobody can move you, nobody can say anything. You are the all in all. Remember, it is a short-lived opportunity. One day will be one day, you will leave the place. If you don't leave an office will leave you one day. Kemi Olunloyo bowed down. I don't know why. Kemi, if you don't know Kemi Olunloyo, please go to she has so many pages on Instagram, but she has said she has brought down all her Instagram, all her handles, social media handles. I don't know why. Because she's not my personal friend. I don't know her. I only follow her on the social media. But I saw that video. She said she was going to bow down, that she was not leading her own team. She said she doesn't belong to any team, any group. She is standing as an independent this thing. So that is her. That is Kemi. Please go and search for her. You will see the video. She has not deleted the video. It's still on her page. She came out to tell us Nigerians that she is not leading. Again, the fight for justice for Mohbad. And I heard somebody that was saying that there's going to be a rally or a protest in America and in Abuja. My people, please, that rally that will be done in US, I don't know which state in the US, please, they can go ahead with that one. But that of Abuja, please and please, those who are organizing that should just think twice before they do that. Because we can.
I'll interject too. Now, I don't think we want negative energy now, because this one you're giving now is negative energy. Because I've been hearing everybody has been saying Lagos, Abuja is safe. When you start bringing things like that, people are already ready. You're bringing down the spirit. You are not working for these people. We are doing the right thing. Those who want to fight, let them fight. When you start saying don't, we don't.
Hello, please hear me out. I said those that they should think twice. I didn't say they should stop it. I didn't say they should not go ahead with it. I said they should think twice, because we are in a country where there is no law, where anybody can do anything, especially once they know they are up and high there, they can do anything. Please, if you want to do it peacefully, arrange it and let it be as peaceful as it could be. Remember the EndSARS protest, please. They hijacked it. The people that planned the EndSARS, they didn't know it was going to. Okay, the all protocols have been observed. Fine, thank you. Please, you can go ahead with it. No problem. We will be supporting you. We are in Lagos. We are not in Abuja. So we will be supporting you, and we will be praying for you at the same time, that everything will go on as you planned it and it will not be hijacked, because we are living in a jungle. As far as I'm concerned, we are living in a jungle where there is no law, there is no respect for life, there is no respect for anything at all. When it comes to bringing out their hidden agenda, when it comes to exposing them with all their bad characters, they can do anything. They can do anything to make sure they cover up their asses. That is just what I have to say concerning that. Then that is concerning the protest. Please go ahead and do it, no problem. And I am not bringing up any bad energy. I'm sorry. I'm just saying the way it is in my heart. I'm not for anybody and I'm not against anybody. I am for justice for Mohbad. I want justice at all costs for Ilerioluwa. That's what I want. But truth be told, there are some facts we don't need to cover up. Let us be factual. let us let us know what is on ground. This is Nigeria, this is not US, this is not UK, and this is not any Asian country. Here in Nigeria, if all of you can remember what happened to on during the NSAS program, I made a video concerning. I said it was a commando system that they used to shut those people up. They use commando system. If you follow if you know the antecedent concerning that protest. So any protest that will go on in Nigeria, please, we have to be very careful and we have to plan it and make sure we put everything in place in order to have a successful outing. That is just my own submission. Thank you. I want justice for Mohbad. What is the way forward? As Queen asked, what is the way forward? Please.
All right.
I talk.
Can
When
I?
you talk about I'm sorry, the postman, please. Let me just quickly lend this my 50 cents. When you talk about Dr. Lulu Kemi lawyer backing out, to be sincere with you, I don't mean to be malicious, but when she took up the case, I was surprised, and in my heart, I said, okay, let's wait and see. So, hearing that she backed out, I'm not surprised. Why am I saying this? Dr. Lawyer, yeah, she's eloquent, she's vast in knowledge in when it comes to what's the name of this investigative journalism. That's her field, right? But one thing I know about Tikemi, sorry, she doesn't like to be called Nancy. What I know about Dr. Kemi Lawyer is that she likes to be supported financially because she's retired. I don't think she has any job that she's really bringing in her a stable income like that. So for her, I knew it that in my heart I said, if Dr. Lukemi doesn't get the financial backing that she needs in this case, she's going to drop it. So Dr. Lulu is somebody, she's a fearful woman. She fears no one. Right? So I don't think any...
You mean a fearless woman?
Yes, that's who she is. But let me tell you, I've seen her, I follow her a lot. I know how she operates. She needs financial backing. Right? And I don't think any justice for Mohbad have put a dime or put any substantial amount in her account. That's what I know her for, because I follow her a lot. By the time she finishes on any issue, she was like, you guys, she would support me, donate for me. So my heart, when she picked all these kids, I said, hey, if Dr. Kemi doesn't get any financial backing from anybody, she's not going to use her money, because I'm sorry, she's not a rich person. She's just, she's just keeping body and soul together. If you permit us to say these words, so for her to back up, if she gets financial backing, if the financial backing, she will use it. Yes,
that is noted. But I think if that is our own point of view concerning justice for Mohbad, that's rather bad.
That's what she is. If it was like someone like David Owundeyin that took this up, I would say, oh, Mama, I can now fold my hands and go and relax. That, you know what, I'm waiting for progress reports.
Anyway, thank God she decided to back down, maybe because she was not getting the funds she was thinking people will start giving to her. I don't know. As I said earlier, I don't know her personally. I only follow her on social media. There are some things that have. But me, the point with me is that anybody that decides to fight, any known figure that decide to stand up for justice for Mohbad, I take to them easily. I may not know maybe they have ulterior motive or not, but I stand with them. That is why I said I was, because I looked at the case of this man in Ibadan that backed down. I look at Berekete. We are not hearing anything from Berekete again. Maybe it's me that is not hearing. I'm not hearing anything from Berekete today. And those are the kind of people that we can see that will be at the forefront People like us that we are just chatting, we are just discussing, and then in one way or the other, we are, making our own views known. But the people that have voices, the people that can say, yes, I am there, this is what we are going to do, and we will support them, they are all backing down. Why? That's my own question. Why are they doing that? Because all of us, like those, somebody has told me that it is going to be a peaceful march in Abuja, or a peaceful walk or something like that. Good. Let them try it, and let's see whether it will bring out something tangible, something meaningful towards our own, what we are looking for. Maybe we'll be able to get it, because I just want those people to be brought, whoever that is behind the buying of that boy. I want the whole world to see their faces and bring them back, bring them to book, whether they're going to jail or whatever. Let them do anything, but I just want them to be exposed. Baba Mohbad, yes, Queen said the other time that somebody, I will not mention his name because due to personal reasons, that one monarch wrote a petition, which I know, I have read it, against Baba Mohbad, and they immediately honored and attended to that petition. Ẹjọ́ báwo ni ọ̀bọ ṣe orí tí náà kí o ṣe, and we are saying Ibi Ojubi in Nigeria, Ibi Ojubi in our country. Ṣé Ibi ò ti ju Ibi lọ báyìí sìn? Ibi ti ju Ibi lọ, and that is why we are crying, we are shouting. We want justice. Gbogbo ọ̀nàkọnà tí wọn bá máa gbà. I believe in the efficacy of prayer, and I believe in God. God Almighty will expose them by himself. Tán bá rò bóyá àwọn ní agbára, they think they have power to obstruct, to deny. There is one supernatural being that has power to expose and to bring to justice everybody that has behaved in a bad way. That is my own submission. Thank you. I am for justice for Mohbad, and I will follow and support anybody that comes out. Before I know if you have ulterior motive, I will support you first. Then when I know that no, you just want to pocket some money, or you want to do, then I will just retrace my back. That's my steps back. There's nothing I can do for you except to just retrace my back. I'm just looking. I'm a mother. I want justice for that innocent soul. That's why I joined this platform. Super TV invited me and I came, but there are some things I cannot say. You don't know me. There are some things I cannot say on air anyhow. I cannot just talk anyhow. I have to be very careful. So thank you, everybody.
Hello, good evening, Queen IBC. You spoke well, but this is Bossman talking. I'm not going to waste much of your time. I just want to have a listen to your submission for some time now, and I just wanted to shine a flashlight to some corners that you've stated so far. You all know that Nigeria is a country. Was a country. All right, was a country, and in regards to the event that's going to happen in Abuja, number one, we have a fundamental human right. We have the right of gathering. So there's an event that is coming up in a couple of days' time, and they are not having a protest. They are having a civil demonstration, and that's what we are having, not a protest, a civil demonstration. It's happening in Abuja. All protocols have already been observed. The police are aware of it. And the people that are organizing it, they are also peaceful. The people that are coming for it are also peaceful. They are being gingered, and they have the right to go and give their grievances to the government to let them know that we are still on the case of Mohbad. I myself am not in the country, But those that are in Nigeria, they're ready to do it. We need to let them go ahead and do the needful. And after that, if some are staying in Lagos State that still want to do a peaceful work, civil demonstration, they should also go ahead and do it as well in Lagos, because look at what happened at the NSAS. I don't think so far it's going to be peaceful. Now I'm going to give a case study that happened. There was a roadshow that happened. It's also a civil work. I call it a peaceful work that was organized by what's the name of this dude in Ikorodu? What's the name again? On the comment section, please. Yeah, Peking Rouge. He organized a peaceful work demonstration on the street of Ikorodu. Ikorodu is also part of Lagos State. They did it for more than maybe 2 or 3 days. I was there. I was on his live. Supporting him on the live and all that. He did it, and nothing happened. Nobody hijacked it. It depends on how we package things. It depends on how we do things. We're not going to go there carrying bottles, placard, and carrying bottles and screaming and all that. No, there's a difference between a protest and a peaceful demonstration. You have to just be peaceful. The way you gather yourself and the way you do other things, it matters. So that because of what happened on the NSAS doesn't mean that we should not gather and then do the same thing. There are some people too that also gather in Abuja. Things happen. It is our right, and we have to let the government know about it. If I were to be in Lagos, I will organize a protest in Lagos. If I were to be in Lagos today, yes, I will. I will join that protest. A civil demonstration, not a protest. So there's one coming on in Abuja. I think I am in the support of that. And I guess the people that are actually spearheading that event, they have everything ready. The police are involved as well. Let me put that one aside. There is also going to be a peaceful demonstration in Pennsylvania, United States. The police are already involved. They are aware of it. They are waiting to welcome us at the lab. And let me give you the name and the address of the place again. Today is at the Osham. I personally have reached out to, the address is 200 Wish Road, Hoshman, Pennsylvania, United States. The police are aware, the police department, I've personally emailed the department, Oshman Township Police Department. They are aware of our visit to Pennsylvania, and there were people traveling from Toronto, Canada, down to the United States for that event. And we have people coming from New York. We have people traveling all the way down. There's an hotel very close to that place too. You can also lodge. We're also going to lodge in an hotel. The civil demonstration is going to hold for like 3 hours. It's not going to take much of a time. It will start by 11 a.m. 3 hours. So just lodge. If you want to take a night bus or whatever, you can. So you can meet up by 11 because it's the summertime, before the sun chases us away. We should be able to do whatever we want to do. And then we're going to go with, we all know. Now, before then, I want to talk about the result. I've said this before, permission to say it again. I said that some people were not here when we talked about it this morning, that the result that came out from the BBC and also the result that came out from the PMS News, excuse me, please. From the PMS News, those are the results that we are not going to accept those results. Okay? And I've been saying this thing again.
Bossman, 1 second. Bossman, 1 second, please. I want to say something before you go on. Let me ask this question. Why is it that I'm the only host that you people don't give gifts? I mean, because I don't fight and I don't say things that everybody likes. We will be on live and nobody will even say, let's give these people something. See all my panelists, everybody here. That's not nice. Please, you people should change, That's just what I want to say, even though I'm a little bit busy. You can go ahead, Bossman. Thank you very much.
We don't need to give now.
We don't need it. I don't need it, but it's just a sign of encouragement from people. There's nothing I'm going to use it to do anyway. But I just feel like everywhere I see, they do give them. Why is it only me? Maybe because I don't say things they like. That's just it. Go ahead, please. Thank you very much.
Anyway, I want us to be able to have to wear our wisdom at right now, and I want you also think along with me. It's been almost 14 days now that the Punch newspaper came up with a declaration of about they published the news that came out on they came up with this publication about the autopsy and about the NMS lab, saying that they did not take any specimen to that lab. It's been 14 days. You know Lagos State. We all know Lagos State. If that information was false, you know they would have shut Punch newspaper, they would have shut it down by now. Yeah, they know. They know that we are right, and that's why they cannot even do that yet. And we're waiting for them to sue Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper, they're also waiting for them to make a move. And you know what? They're playing games. It's like I keep saying this thing that this game of Justice for Mohbad is not about coming on social media and be blabbing and all that. It's about you using tactical ways of dealing with the government. It's going to take a long time. You're dealing with the power that be. Everybody just wants to sit in the front comfort zone of your house and or behind the keyboard and pressing. What have they done? What have the legal team done? See, the reason why you've not seen the work of the legal team or other stuff like that is because of this set of government are trying to overshadow and trying to make sure that all our effort is not showing at all. Now, because of government could not shut down the Punch newspapers, because they know that what they published was actually true. And Punch newspaper, I have evidence with them. I have on my screen, on my computer, I have evidence. I have a clean letterheaded signed by NMS. Twice that they responded. Do you know as at 2 days, Friday, they are still claiming that they are tired of receiving emails over this issue of Mohbad issue, and they don't even know what is really going on. And I tell them, do you want us to sue you? Do you want to be sued? There are some people saying that they brought a specimen to you people, and they're saying, well, you guys need to come out and respond to it. We're tired of talking to them or sending emails to them. Now, what we're trying to do is to organize a peaceful demonstration right at the gate of that lab. The police are involved. I told them, I gave them a briefing of what really happened to Mohbad, and I told them about what they did. They said they brought a specimen, and we were suspecting that the result that came out, there was a little bit of forgery in it, and then we need them to come and explain or to grant a press conference. They say, yeah, you guys are doing the right thing. So the police are going to be there in support of us, and then we all need to come out if you know you are for justice for Mohbad. Back to the lab thing. The TMS News came up with a publication giving us stories and all stuff like that. And looking at the format of the TMS or whatever story and the original letterheaded paper of NMS laboratory that we have, there are a lot of discrepancies in the two forms that we ourselves can see. When we spoke with the NMS lab, we spoke with a staff, and the name of the staff goes by Esther Dede. Esther Dede is, just give me a sec, let me call out the name of the department of Esther Dede to you guys. Let me read it out to you. Esther Dede is the head of this department. Just give me a sec, please. So, for you to let the public to know that we are actually doing a lot of follow-up on this case. Sorry, I'm trying to look for his department of this person. Esther Dede signed this. Is actually he's a leader of the department, Client Service Association Forensic Division, and the address is NMS Laboratory. So the results that came out on TMS and those that the BBC spoke with, Did they show the name of the person that they spoke with? There should be a correspondent that they spoke with. They never mentioned he or she's or her name. They never did that. They never did. We mentioned the name. Whoever wants to take Esther Dede, take it to the NMS lab and confirm.
Hello, boss man. Hello, sir.
Yep.
Hello, sir. Before you go ahead, sir, this one you read, is it the certified true copy, sir?
No, this is the copy from not the one. The Esther Dede is from the original person that worked with the correspondent of NMS
You know,
lab.
why I'm saying that is that we need to be sure of anything you are dishing out to the public. If it is not a certified true copy, I don't think it's necessary for you to read it out. But if it is a certified true copy,
I've never read anything out. I've only given you the name of the correspondent.
okay, all right, all
We're not
right.
reading nothing else. We're not reading anything out. Until Lagos State, we're setting a trap for them, and they know they're playing games too. It's a chess game. They're trying to avoid to debunk the statements that Punch released. We are double daring the government of Lagos State to come out and debunk. Just write a statement that you debunk or you challenge the statement or the press release that the press Punch newspaper released on the set date. And then we will bring out the proof. We'll print everything out to you. Just come out. We just need something to hold on to that you debunk that. Because they want to avoid to debunk it, they went to go and meet the BBC. Can you see the game they're playing? They went to go and meet the BBC, and I challenged the BBC. By the time we are going to want to confirm very well, that's why we are going to do a peaceful walk at the branch. And we're going to tell them, this BBC said they work with you. When we spoke with them, we have the time, the date, and time that we spoke with them. Everything is right here that we spoke with them, and we know the person we spoke with. Let them come out and tell us who they spoke with. They never published the name of the person they spoke with. They never did anything like that. All right? So we have all the document of the BBC. We have it on our hands right now. And the TMS document that it came out about the autopsy and the blah, 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 blah. The Commissioner for Information on the live TV, on the live stream of Berekete, he said the specimen of Mohbad was transferred to the United States. And he asked, what's the name of the lab? He said, NMS in Pennsylvania. Okay, we reached out to NMS Pennsylvania before, that was in February. But officially, we reached out to them and they debunked that they never received any specimen. When they came back and said that they don't ever receive any specimen with the name Aloba, with Mohbad, Ilerioluwa Aloba. We came back, we gave a call to the commissioner again. Sir, what address, which of the lab did you take, where did you take the specimen of Mohbad to? He repeated himself again, exactly what he said at the Berekete. He said it again. So this made us approach Punch newspaper to tell, you know what? We approached a journalist there. You know what? We want you to take charge of this. And then this commissioner also said that they took it to Pennsylvania again. I said, are you sure, sir? He said, yes. He confirmed again, said, yes, they took it to the Pennsylvania. Then we reached out back again to these people. They came back with that. We've told you people that they did not receive. They said it. We have all documentation of all these things here. We have all the documentation. Or whatever I'm saying here, I stand by it. The boss man, I stand by it. And I would dare the government of Lagos State to come out. I'm not a staff of NMS. I'm going by the documentation that they sent to us. Okay, and we have everything right here. But the thing is, what is fishing is that, why is it that the government have not sued the Punch newspaper? Why haven't they done nothing about the publication of Punch? Because Punch newspaper came up with a release that nothing was taken to Pennsylvania, to the US. So will the government say that they've not seen the publication for the past 7 days? 14 days now? Why haven't they done anything about it? Why haven't they done anything about it? So because you want to counter whatever the published Punch newspaper did, they ran to BBC because they are scared to debunk. They ran to another outlet, news outlet, and then they came up with another TMS again. Why can't they use another government newspapers? Or they debunk what Punch newspaper publish out against the government that no specimen was taken to the US or to Pennsylvania. Only for TMS newspaper to now come out. Only for the TMS newspaper to now say that the government used third party. You never told us to use a third party. Where is the third party coming from? You said it to the whole country, to the national TV, that you took the specimen to the NMS lab. So where is the third party coming from? Where's it coming from? So because you want to hide. So we want to know if that letter-headed that you guys came up with and whoever wrote, there are some discrepancy in the spelling in some of your wordings. There's a lot of discrepancies in the logo and everything like that. But you failed to tell us the correspondent that you spoke with at the lab. No signature. You did not sign there, but we have a correct whatever that they signed, and we know the person we spoke with. And when we go there on that very day, on the 25th of this month, on the 24th of this month, we're going to ask for Esther Dede, and we're going to stream everything live for the whole world to see. You don't mess with America. I pray that you guys do not take anything to America, because if we go there that very day, and the answer shows that they deny that you guys did not drop a specimen, the idea is that we are going to escalate this matter. We are going to force them to take legal action on that. And BBC, I know you've been publishing a lot of paperwork and all that. If it is true that you did not, or you guys you did not speak with the NMS, and you came up with that publication, we will make sure that the NMS lab, they sue you. And TMS too. Whatever you form, if it shows that it is not real, they should also take legal action against you before going against the Lagos state government. And that's just the way it is. Discrepancy. Now, what we suspect that will actually happen was that it's likely we have Nigerian people all over, in every organization all over the world. So it's likely that we have a Nigerian. That is what we are suspecting going on right now. Allegedly. There could be a Nigerian person working in the lab of NMS. Yes, Nigerians are the smartest people, black people in the world. Yes.
Bossman, hold on, sir.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly assumption.
Don't worry, you're covered.
No, hold on, sir. Please, let me just say one or two things. Even though I've already put a disclaimer earlier on, and I'm still going to repeat that again. Everything anybody says here, Bossman, on my platform, is their opinion, not the opinion of the owner of the platform. But I wanted to ask you a question. This NMS lab in Pennsylvania, who are the people that go to them? Because I'm a media practitioner, so I don't know much about medical line, but I'm privy to some information. Is it going to be easy for a medical lab to issue something like that to anybody? Because I don't understand. But if you say so, if you said that is what happened,
You said something. Can you repeat yourself again?
yeah, like who are the people that go to the is the NMS or NTS or something in Pennsylvania, and these people gave them, because I don't think, aside the people that brought the fluid and all these things, or the government or probably NGO, I don't think anybody will be able to give any info about whatever they have in their laboratory to individual. That is just mine. I don't know, maybe it's possible. But if you said it's possible, okay. But to me, I don't believe.
Yeah.
So many things. That's why when you say allegedly and this
Okay.
thing, I
All right.
don't. I don't like those kind of. Sorry, sir. I don't like those kind of things on my platform when something is allegedly and something that we are not sure of. So if you know, since the inception of this platform, we don't talk about what we don't have the proof, in our hands. And I think what you're saying now is supposed to be the legal team of Baba that are going to be talking about, this thing. So if they've gotten every details of this thing, then they can come out to the public and tell the public this and this and this is what, we found out from all our Kurukere Waka at Pennsylvania. I just feel like that is the way it should be. It should be the legal team of Baba Mubad himself that they're supposed to come out to say this thing. Yeah, if you are in charge of a peaceful walk, that is within your rights as a citizen. You can go ahead there. I'm sure the police in Pennsylvania will definitely give you that. I don't live in Pennsylvania, I live in Liverpool, but I believe the police will grant you that. But at the same time, anything that has to do with all these things, I think it should be coming from the legal team of Baba, not from any individual. You understand? So that they could give accurate interpretation of exactly what is happening to the people, to the masses. Because when we're saying something is allegedly, or I think, or probably, or maybe, me as a person, I wouldn't want that on my platform for something like it's allegedly, or probably, or this or that. That is something that somebody is not sure of. You understand? That is where I put the word that it should be the Baba legal team themselves doing all those things to the people. Probably if they have a press conference and they say, we try to do this and this is what we find out, that everybody can pick from that point and everybody can analyze. That is certified and that is secured. But when an individual, says that, to us who have worked in the media for so many years, it might not really, I'm not trying to play down whatever you're saying, but it might not really hold water from we, you understand? So I would have said Baba legal team should have been in best position to be analyze these things you're talking about. But you as an individual citizen, you have every right, for any peaceful work you want to do in any country, bar some places in Nigeria down there. So that is what I just want to say. But you can go out with your submission. But anything you are not
You
sure,
actually-
please don't say it on my
You
platform.
actually make a lot
Thank
of
you, sir.
you make a lot of sense. Like I said, before I utter any statement that comes out of my mouth today, I've been very careful with what I say. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that I've not said at all. I only gave things that is not bad in the ear of that I can say into the public. Now, what I'm trying to say in essence is this: the paper, all right, the TMS News and the BBC News. It is true that they were not going to talk to an individual, but we did not go in as an individual. We went in as an organization. Okay, we went in as an organization. Okay, so what was published with in Punch newspaper on the set date was what I am actually. My head there, your phone is vibrating. Wait. All right. Like I said, we want to know the correspondent that the BBC spoke with. Number two, the TMS lab, the TMS news. Who did they speak with at the NMS lab? They never mentioned the name. Punch newspaper printed the name, the first name and the last name of a staff of the lab that they spoke with. All right. They came up with the logo and all that. Like we said, we were going to find out. We're going to go there according to the documentation of these people that they gave to the Justice for Mobile team. They said they never submitted any specimen, which we have it right here. I'm looking at it right now. I can't read it out to you guys until the Lagos State government debunk whatever the Punch newspaper published on the set date. But they haven't. It's been 14 days now. They haven't come out to debunk whatever they publish regarding to the autopsy of Mobile, or the specimen that was taken to the United States. They never did that. 14 days is enough for the government to come out to debunk it. They never did. And I don't think they will want to do that, because if they do, then we will print out the original copy to the whole world to see. All right, yes, it's the legal team that's supposed to do this thing, but I'm privy to the information. And like I said, we are going to stream. There's going to be a peaceful demonstration. We have a document of the BBC, and we have a document that they release we have in the document that they released by the TMS News. Just notice, do you guys notice that 2 pages were missing? Do you guys notice that 2 pages were missing in whatever they printed out? If you pay attention, you will see that 2 pages were missing. Do you ask question why the 2 pages, where did they go to? Why did they publish the 2 pages that was missing? 2 pages were missing. So we are going to tell, well, on that set date, we are going to print out, we have all this document, we're going to give it to them. Does this thing come from your office? They need to know. They're going to ask questions. And if they say yes, it will propel them to grant a press conference and to talk about it. And if they say no, they still need to also grant a press conference and debunk it to the world. You don't want to go to CNN or any news outlet. Let them go to any news outlet in the US, and then and that's just the way it is. This is just, we don't need the legal team to do all this thing. This is the people, Nigerians that we've cited close in Toronto, in the US, that want to come and do the peaceful work, just doing our own civil duty regarding to justice for Mohbad, and that's exactly what we're doing. So to cut the story short, it still boils down to the fact that it's been 14 days. The government of Lagos State has not come out to debunk the publication of Punch newspaper. That speaks a lot of volume. You all know that if the publication was actually faulty, that was published on that day, on the set date, Lagos State government will have shut down Punch
God bless
newspaper.
you.
Lagos State government will have shut down Punch newspaper.
God bless you, boss man. So what is the work of the legal team? Because like you rightfully said now, if they've not come out to debunk the news, and I think this is where the legal team is supposed to come in, this is their work. This is what they are supposed to be doing. They are legal practitioners. This is where they are supposed to be going.
They are aware,
not an individual trying to do their own job for them.
No, we're not.
You might be privy to some information. No, hold on, boss man. You might be privy to some information. You may have some things with you, but the legal team are the ones who are supposed to put those things out there. In a sane world where I live, this is the way it's done. Not an individual will be doing the work of, medical prayer, what is it called? Law people for them, the legal team for them. So that is just my own concern about all these things. So what exactly is happening? I mean, what are the legal team? What are they doing? So that is what I want to know.
I guess
yes, you might be privy to the information. You might have the document with you. This is their job. This is what they are supposed to do. They are supposed to be the one, putting things out there. Oh, my people, can you see now that these people has not debunked this news? We've done this. This is what we're doing. Are they not paid for those things? Why must it be an individual, they're trying to tell people this is what is going on? That is where I have a little, problem, because I don't understand. If it is coming, let's assume now it's a legal team or one of the legal team that is talking now. Yeah, because it's coming from a legal practitioner. So everybody will say, okay, yeah, this is what is going on. This is what happened. So, and nobody is going to, say anything about that. But how can an individual be privy to those information that are supposed to be with the legal team? So this is what we're saying. That is the work of the legal team.
See,
please go ahead, boss man.
Let me tell you something, all right? This is America. Yeah, and an individual cannot get information that I get. You have to go through an organization. They're not going to talk to you. There is an IPA law. I know about IPA law, so you don't want to go individually. Around February or January, well, of course, we called them individually. They didn't answer us. They didn't. So since we know, is a Punch newspaper not a credible organization? Yes, they did. And like I said, Punch newspaper will never publish anything that does not make no sense. They did their findings, we cross-checked, we went back again Before they could publish this thing, they make sure they call, then they place a call to these people. These are the things that we said. We were waiting for the Lagos State government. Can you just amplify this thing and tell the Lagos State government to debunk what Punch newspaper published out on that said day? We want them to publish it out. Maybe they will see what the legal team is going to do or not. But they have not said anything. And number two, lastly, whatever result that they printed out about Mohbad, do you know is against the Alobas family as well? If the government of Lagos State gave whoever news outlet, all those results that was printed out about Mohbad, they never gave it to Baba Mohbad, the father of the deceased. They never gave it to the lawyer of the deceased. They went ahead and published a private information of the deceased to the public. That is another angle where the legal team can come up with. Now, it's not about the legal team, this is about you knowing your right and knowing that they did wrong, knowing the quoting law in this matter. This is the private information of Mohbad. Did Baba Mohbad or did Aloba family give them, the government or whoever published those things to the media, did they give them the rights? Did they take permission before a consent before publishing all this thing to the media? They didn't do that. No. Even the case is in a Lagos State case, Aloba is still the father. You see, I have to take permission. Before they exhume the body of Mohbad, they have to make Mr. Aloba, to sign. Can you sign this that you gave Lagos State the permission to exhume this body? Mr. Joseph Aloba signed, giving them, oh yes, you get my consent, exhume this body. What are you talking about? Yes, the body of Mohbad is in the possession of the government, but does not give them the right to publish its personal information to the public, except you get the consent from the family. Ẹ wá lọ, ẹ gba permission, ẹ lọ publish. I don't know. You will see what's going to go. Just see, what I'm praying for is that let us go to that on that very day, and the NMS says that no, we don't know anything about it, and you will see what's going to happen. You will see what's going to happen. We have all the documents.
Bossman, I get your point, but I just want you to reason from the angle where I'm coming from. Okay, if the Punch, like you said, publicize something out there and the people counter it themselves with something, now this is where the legal team now supposed to come on board, you know, and also counter what they counter. So let them get active, let them be active. You know, they need to be proactive. So they are the ones who are supposed to be out there doing the necessary things, not an individual doing their job for them. With them doing it, in the eyes of the people will embrace it easily. But if you or someone else is doing it, you know, the people might be divided with the opinion. You understand? Because the legal team, that is what, say, you are not getting the point. You are privy to those information now. But the legal team are the one who are supposed to be doing this. They are supposed to be giving press conferences, let's know their handle, let them say something, let us talk something. That is the way it should be.
I guess
this is an homicide case. But not that is why, hold on, Bossman, that is why I don't even allow anybody to come on my platform and just say something, because I expect some things to come from the legal team. Then everybody can now analyze those things. Oh, the legal team said. Look at where we start discussion from today now. What Baba said yesterday. Yes, because it was Baba who said it. That is good.
I just want to ask you a question. Do you agree that whoever newspaper that published the results of Mohbad to the world, they can be sued for bringing private personal information of Mohbad to the public without taking permission from the family? Do you agree with me that they can be sued? Because Baba Mohbad is not aware of it?
Of course, yes.
They didn't get his consent before publishing it to the public. I don't care if the Lagos State are the one in charge of the body of Mohbad, they can be sued.
Hold on, Bossman. Lagos State is inside of the body, but Baba Mohbad they have to seek his consent before they do anything. And I believe he signed before they even assumed the body of the boy in the first place. Yeah, I understand all those things. But where we are now is we've gotten to the level of the legal team. This is where the legal team now need to be proactive. This is what we're talking about. I don't know, maybe you are understanding where I'm coming from. This is the legal team now needs to get into action and swing into action and be proactive. This is their job. This is their duty. This is what they're supposed to be reorientating people about. This is what they're supposed to be telling people. Let them understand. But when the people don't even know what is going on, an individual can just come out, and like what you say now, another person can twist your word and come out tomorrow and begin to say something different entirely. So who are we now to believe? So this is where the legal team need to swing into action. We are not saying they should be coming every 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, but we just need them.
I believe the legal team are working on
some details to the people. How long? Every day they keep working on the ground. They keep working on the ground. Are they working? Are they working inside the grave? Which one is underground? Which what type of underground is that? We know all these things is just simple things to be done. Simple things. Look at what you're saying now. This is what they should have just said. Okay, my people, we've gone to this place. We did this. We did that. It's so simple as ABC. Why must we complicate everything? Why?
See, I am only analyzing the publication of these people. I just analyze the publication of Punch newspapers and analyze the publication of BBC and the PM News. All right? And I said, in the letterhead, they never mentioned the correspondent that they spoke with, which Punch newspaper gave us the name, the first name and the last name of the staff that they spoke with in that facility. They did. I double-dared BBC and the team at TMS News to state the name of the person that did that job for them. This person they spoke with in the NMS lab, give it to us. They haven't published those things, their names. So what are we talking about right now? So who is that person that they spoke with? So how did they get all these things? Did you see the paperwork have you vented? If you vent it, you will see a lot of discrepancy in it. Have the government come out and say that whatever they publish, they can't say that they did not see all these things. Why can't they come out? Why can't the government themselves publish it themselves? Why did they have to go through BBC? Why did they have to go through TMS? They should have come out. Yes, they are the one behind it. They're playing games because they don't want to be hooked up in it. Why haven't the government debunk Punch publication? They haven't done all that. So what I'm saying, I'm only analyzing based on those publication of these three set of outlets. All right. And if the government know, what is now making me to suspect that there's a foul play in this game is that, number one, they did not state the name of this correspondent. And number two, the government has not debunked what Punch newspaper what they published on that said date. Because if they know that whatever they published was wrong, I know the government of Lagos State would have shut the company down. And you should know that Punch will never publish anything that they do not have no facts. Let the government of Lagos State come out and debunk whatever, and you will see what was going to happen. And I know that the legal team are also careful. They're also waiting for government to debunk whatever this thing. Because see, if you want to fight, you don't use all your missile to fight. You will keep some, and that is what they are keeping. I don't know their strategy. I'm just talking on my own. This is my own thinking. So I don't know. So I am only talking based on what these other publications. But all the way, either it is true or not true. We will go on the 24th of this month. We will go and confirm. We are going to pay a visit to that lab ourselves with all this documentation that they printed out. We're going to show it to them. We will show it to them. And that's just the way it is. Everything's going to be streamed live on all platforms. If you guys are going to allow that, it's going to. So if they allowed it, if they say yes, cool. If they say no, then they have to take action on that. But one thing I also want us to know is that when the Commissioner of Information was talking to Berekete, he never said they were going through a third party. How come now we're not hearing about a third party? They never mentioned a third party Super Vibe, the host, they never mention a third party. So how come now this month we start hearing about third party? Why haven't they told us that they went through a third party all this while? So why is it that we're just hearing of the third party now? Let me just hang my mic. Thank you very much for having me.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone. Good evening, Super Boss. I respect you so much. Good afternoon, boss man. Thank you for all this information you are giving out. I really salute your courage and your relentless efforts. I've known you for the day one. Since the day one of this struggle. You always be a very strong voice in this justice for Mobile. I wish we really appreciate you for that. But my like what the supervisor was saying, you are privileged to all this information. Not everyone is privileged. And like you all know, you have so many people that they don't like the way you talk. Some people they don't even want to see you. And if you passing out some legit information, they're gonna criticize you. Even though what you are saying is actually fact, correct, and accurate, they're still gonna pick some little fault or trying to play around it. But if the legal team really come out, we don't ask them to, oh, this is what, just, the achievement in the past. Like, okay, this is what we have achieved, this is step, like this publication, they should just come out, yeah, this publication that come, that is circulating everywhere. We don't want the public to put, to give it relevant. That statement alone, we put that publication, we throw it to the trash. But when you talking to us, even though you have the privilege to the information and everything you are saying is fact, we see how so many people around that they don't even want to hear your voice. They're not going to believe you. Believe me, they're not going to believe you. That is why we say the legal team should just. We have PR. The PR will even come out for a single day. Like, even just we only know about the introduction, no update yet. It's going to 3 weeks now. And what really baffled me so much, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, when Mr. Muiwa was going around the platform, he was like, "Oh, next week you will see our action." Edelegbo, Emarowa. Last week when nothing happened, and I know Buki Jesse was like, "Oh, this week there will still be another shock." We just all these are just like audio's action. We not really seeing the action, coming forth. That is why some people are really, really more relentless. They frustrated and they people are really drawing back from this justice for mobile because we really need people. Public need to be informed. We don't need to know the step they are taking, but they've taken some step, in the previous time, and people just want to have idea. Okay, this we still have people that we can still push forward because the legal team they is actually correct. I don't dispute your fact. I don't dispute your submission. But people, we just want the source to come from like the body, like the legal team. It will carry more weight than an individual. That is just my submission. Thank you
Darby,
so much.
you know that the Lego team. Sorry for cutting you short, sir. I can't. We have a San Shitu. All right, he's the one that's actually running the affairs of Justice for Mobile now. Don't you think that he has his reason why he's keeping quiet? And I know that there's something they're planning this month, probably on the same day with Corona Inquest. There's something big that the legal team are working on that they're gonna come out and speak. And you talk about the PR. I'm also on the side of the public too. I don't know why the PR has not come out to say something. All this while it's been 2 weeks that he started this job. So I know that as of yesterday, he was actually working on some things to come out. So I'm still waiting for him. So I believe that probably 1 or 2 this week, and I'm very sure that he's going to come out and speak to people because we want to hear his voice. We want to engage him. The public want to engage him. We want him to come out and say 1 or 2 things. Maybe he's not being Maybe the legal team did not give him the permission to talk. I guess I want you also to know that the legal team also, now this is not Odumosu. This is not about Odumosu now. Now we have a son. It's Shitu, right? He's the one that is running the affair of Justice for Mobile. They must have the one or two reasons why they want to come out now. Everything has reasons. They have their own reason why they don't want to come out. I can't control that. I also want us to give them the chance that they have their own reason. They are probably, I don't know, but I know that the legal team are planning on something that is going to interest you. It's going to interest every one of us on Justice for Mobile, and it's something big that is coming up this month. Can you just be a little bit patient?
All right, that is a very good one. We'll be
Yeah,
patiently
there's
patient
something
and be
big.
waiting.
There is something big coming up. You'll be so proud. We guys, you'll be going to be so proud. All right. In fact, it was because of this thing that was coming up. That is why we have to put a civil demonstration at the lab of the NMS lab, so that before then they can have access to the whatever we get back, the feedback that we get from the lab. And that's just the way it is. See, it is, this case of mobile is not just a my mind thing. It is a big case. I just want us to a little bit calm down. All right, we have Shitu, and I know that he's able to do it. He's capable of doing things. He has his reason why he's keeping quiet, and I'm very sure when it's the right time for him to talk, he's going to do something. I don't want us to keep pushing and pushing over pushing. Let them come with their strategy. We don't know. Our own job is just to analyze things. I don't want us to push them too hard, so that they will not miss. We don't want us to push them too hard, and then they will start doing things that they're supposed not to do. Let us just be patient, and we just wait for them. You are right. I held on to that, but what I'm trying to let you
Honestly,
know is this.
I would have loved to be in Pennsylvania because I'm in New York. I live in New York. But that's by next week we'll be going on a family trip to Canada. If not, I actually want to meet
Can you
you.
come to? There is someone in Chicago that inboxed me that needs someone. There's a TV station that they want. Can you meet up with this person? We need someone that is very close to Chicago. If you're on Justice for Mobile and you live around Chicago, can you inbox me, please? We have something for you guys. If you live in the Chicago and you are for Justice for Mobile, can you reach out to my inbox, please, so that we can reach out to you? There's something they're planning as well. So at Chicago, please. I mean, yeah, I don't know
God
about
is our strength. I
Chicago,
believe we get this justice in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, boss
but
man. Thank you,
justice
boss.
is not going
Super
to come easy.
vibe.
And we should all know that justice is not going to come easy. We're fighting with the principalities and power from the high places. It is really, really, it's not going to come easy at all. I'm about to let you know that even the government, there are some people that are actually subduing this, pressing this justice for mobile. They did not want us to have justice at all. At this point, I can singularly tell you, this is my own opinion, that there are some forces that actually pressing this down, that they did not want us to have this justice. Or what the effort of the government. Do you know? Let me not give you an original. Do you know that there are some petition that was written from from the legal team for a while that have not been looked into before the palace even petitioned Baba? They did not look into the petition that was written by us till now. They were shielding some people, and then the palace wrote a petition, and within 24 hours they carried on the assignment. Can you see what is going on? Now, people that do not know that, what is the legal team doing? What are they doing? They don't know that you are fighting with the principalities and power, and you think it's going to be easy. We need to calm down sometimes. We really need to calm down sometimes. So now I want to let you know that the same thing that the lawyer of the other team can do, Shitu can do the same thing. The same connection that he has, the same house where he enter, Shitu can enter the same place too. So what are we not saying that as if Shitu is a baby lawyer? You know what he's doing. Let us give them, all what we need to do is just to support them. If he's not coming out to talk, he must probably have his reason. And you will see that they are planning something big this month, and you are going to be proud of them. Let it come out. And I just want to I want to hang my mic here. I don't want to talk too much, because the more I talk, the more I say things that I'm supposed to say. Thank you very much. Hello, are you there? They are flagging again. Host, are you there? Queen IBC, Lolo baby, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you, boss man.
Please just keep talking so to keep the platform.
No.
Uh,
You are the one.
no.
You know how
I don't
to.
want to talk because the more I talk, the more I keep diverging things at us up. I've not even said anything at all. I'm only waiting. We're only waiting for the government. I know that people see we are all in Justice for Mobile together, right? We need to just work together, and that's just the way it is. There are some
Exa-
things. So, the legal team are not saying anything. They must have actually they have their own strategy of what they're actually holding on to. All right, which is not every time we need to be bashing them. I'm not part of the legal team. I'm just here, but I am not relenting. Every one of us here, you can't just sit on the comfort zone and expect justice to just come to your doorpost. No, it's not going to come to your doorpost. You go out there and seek for justice.
You have to fight
You go
for it.
out, get information, do things, get your you know, it is. So don't just sit under the keyboard of the phone and expect justice to come to you. You go out there and seek it. And that's just the way it is. So if I am doing my own civil diligence, I think everyone can do the same too. If you're instead of you coming to bash this, and I don't expect you to like me and all that, or my style of speaking and all that. But it's what I'm trying to let you know is that you can as well do the same thing that I'm doing. Go
Exactly.
instead of you bashing bossman or people that are on the front line, you can as well take the leadership role, take it by force. Nobody's going to give it to you like that. You want to fight the fire, you want to challenge the power that be, they're not going to give it to you like that. You will seek it. Saying,
Boss
you
man,
want
boss man.
evidence to come to you, it's not going to come to your doorpost. It's not, the evidence is not going to come on your door. Come, open the door. I'm the evidence. You go out there and seek it. So if some people are doing it, why are you jealous? Why are you bashing? Why everything when we're supposed to work together and do the right thing? So the right thing is that we're going to go out there, we'll go and protest. I mean, we'll go for this civil demonstration and we'll go to all this documents. We'll go and present it to them. Are you aware of all these things? Does this thing come out of your lab? Exactly. That's what we're going to do. So let us wait till 24th of this month and before we know what to do.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, man.
Good morning, man.
Good morning. Please, we just have to take this easy. I don't know how we are going to to be talking to them about this issue. It's not easy. This is Nigeria, right? This is not Ghana. This is not Cotonou. Nigeria government are very, very difficult to deal with. And then some people need to understand that. It's not easy. These people that we are dealing with is not just only state. We are dealing with federal. It's from state level to federal level. It is not easy. Honestly. We are going to get the justice, but trust me, it's not something that will come just in an easy way. And there are two things that we are fighting on now. First of all is the power, and secondly, they have the money to fight this justice. Like Baba said yesterday that someone said it's going to sell one land 500 million to the case. 500 million is a lot of money, but so that's why we have to.
Yeah. So you heard about that too, right?
Sorry?
So you heard about that? I said
Yes,
they are
I was on this platform yesterday when he said so.
They are beating their chest. The one of the chiefs of the palace
Exactly.
saying, "You, Omo." They speak in Yoruba. They say, "You, Omo atonriwa." Omo atonriwa. Owa sibi bayi. Ilẹ̀kùn ló jẹ wá. Tabata ilẹ̀kùn ní 500 and something. Sorry, my Yoruba is really bad. So tabata ilẹ̀kùn for 500 million. I mean, we are going to sue you, or you will do court with you. We do, trying to subdue this man. It's just too bad. It's just too bad. Can you go ahead, ma? Sorry about that. Okay, she's busy.
Yeah, Bosman, I think I have a little bit challenge with Ekiti State government too. I don't know if Ekiti State government really want to fight for Baba Mohbad because we have like two senatorial, about three senators representing Ekiti, in Senate House. But I don't know if they're making any effort to support this man.
See, that Ekiti state, no law the government can tell you, see, what this is from the federal. I'm telling you the truth. This case that is going on right now is above the might of the governor of Lagos State. I'm telling you this thing. That is the fact. See, is that time? See, this is people are saying, even is the wife of the disease that is doing this is not even this is have nothing to do with the wife of the disease anymore. This case, it has nothing to do with the wife of the disease. There's a power that be that are actually doing things. I'm telling you this thing, that there are some petition that has been written, that has been submitted for over a month that they've not touched. And the palace wrote a petition and within 24 hours, they did it. So what are you talking about? The power that be, they were shielding some people. So what are we talking about now? We are not fighting the government. I will never fight the government, but I can challenge them. I can challenge their lies. Every one of us can do that. If you are really for justice for Mohbad, instead of you being on the closed door and all that, go out there and look for things to seek for justice. Justice is not going to come to you. It's not easy to get justice. You go out there. During the time of this guy, is it in the U.S.? What's the name of this guy that fought? Is it George Floyd? People came out. If they did
Yeah,
not,
George Floyd.
if they did not protest, they did not. Do you know how many days of protest before they could get that justice? They did not just fold their hands. They went out there to seek justice. They fought for that justice, and they got it. So if you have people that are on the front line, why we keep bashing people? Why can't we just walk and keep encouraging people and all stuff like that? Like I said, I'm not, if you think I'm privy to information, you can I swear be privy to information. If you do the right thing, press the right buttons, use all the resources that you have around you, use it to seek for information, you will get it. Do you know what messed these people up right now? Is that they even choosing America to take that lab is the problem. Because there's no information you take to America, you should know that they cannot forge anything. America doesn't join them to lie.
They have their integrity to protect.
Of course. And don't just know that if we should go to the NMS and they deny that they never received anything, it's not going to be NMS case again. It's going to be NMS case and against America too. This case is not going to be international. We will help them to amplify it. We will skyrocket. We will tell MMS that you need to go to CNN. Yes, you want the press conference, you need to go to CNN and amplify this matter. And that's what we are going to do. So I'm sorry, it's just too much. I'm sorry to say, it's just too much. The power is just too much. The power that they don't want justice for Mohbad. They don't want that justice for him.
They just try every possible means just to suppress this judgment, just to throw it under the carpet. They try every possible means. And the more they lie, the more people expose them. And for you to tell a lie, you need another lie to cover a lie. So, I mean, people begin to say that this government they really trying their possible best just to throw this justice away, not to give justice to Mohbad, and which is very bad.
Mr. Abi, what's the pronunciation of your name? Your TikTok thing?
It's Abbey.
Abi. All right. Now take a look at this. Do you watch Berekete?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
When the Commissioner of Information said they took this thing to Pennsylvania, did you watch that part? Now,
I heard it. The craziest statement he made was that it was on a queue. Like, How do you explain that on a queue in
On the queue.
America?
They need to come and tell us how long did that specimen stay on the queue for. And number two, did they tell us that they sent the specimen through a third party?
Even though if it was a third party to NMS, as long as it has something to do with NMS, they will have that information in their database. Any of their lab all over the America, they could pull out any information about any particular specimen, might have taken to their lab. Like, for example, now I'm using Advantage Care in New York. I go to California. I go to Advantage Care
So
office. They pull out my information from there. It's global. It's all over their offices, their branches. It's like interconnected to one another. So, and for the Baba, Punch should have gone there, and they couldn't find anything related to such. That means nothing was taken to them. So why using the third party? If it was a third party, the commissioner could have said that in the
thank you
on the
so much.
onset. Yes.
That is the discrepancy in that statement now. You never told the world that you used a third party. So why is it that because Punch newspaper came up and debunked whatever you guys said, then you now came out that no, you came out, we used a third party. You never said you used any third party. And two, I know since you said you reside in the US, I used to be in the US before I relocated to Canada. And I'm going to tell you something, sir. You know about IPA law, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know that in the US, you cannot give specimen? They don't accept specimen for international. They don't accept international specimen. So if they not claim that they use a third party, maybe the third party that owns that lab is a Nigerian. So they did not tell the NMS that this specimen is from Nigeria. Now you see that they also broke another law.
Yeah,
They are setting trap for themselves. So if they come through a third party, so that means the lab that we're talking about, TS, some science lab.
Bosman,
We
I
shall
said
laugh
something.
We shall laugh
I
that.
said
I don't want to
something.
come out to say that the result that came out is fake, right? I know I can see this discrepancy. I have the result. I have the letterhead of this of that lab, the real letterheaded lab, right? But I am saying we are seeing, not just me, saying we analyzed this on Yekude's platform yesterday. Discrepancy. There's a lot of discrepancy in the story of the TMS results. And that's why I said, who was the correspondent that they spoke with at the lab? They've not come out to tell us the name of because they know that if they gave us the name, we will go there. This person working with your organization, the person will be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We gave them the name of Esther Dede. Esther Dede is the member of NMS Lab. Let them go and confirm it any day, anytime. And I double dare them to do the same thing. They did not do that. Drop a name of who you spoke with. They never did. 14 days, they've not sued Pure Punch newspaper. They've not shut down Punch newspaper. So what is stopping them from doing that?
Like what I said, Bossman, when you tell a lie, next time you need to tell another lie just to cover that lie. So they told a lie about the lab, so they know it wasn't working. They have to tell another lie by using
A third party.
a third party lab. So when this one cuts again, another lie will still need to come out. You just need to take a lie to cover a lie, and the more you lie, the more
The
you're being
result that they
exposed.
came up with, did they sign? There was no signature there. Did the NMS Lab, did they sign? We have a document that they signed it. We have a document that they signed from NMS Lab. Did they sign the document?
Let me tell you something. I have the boss. Even when you presenting a gift card, like a greeting card to my boss, and you don't sign your card, he doesn't regard that card. American man, there is nothing they do for it to be authentic. The signature need to be you need to append your signature on it. Like for that result not to have a signature, I don't think it's actually authentic.
See, the fact even that they even came out to publish all the result of Mohbad and 2 pages were missing. 2 pages were missing. Why will you publish number 1, page 1, and page 2? And then what happened to the other 2 pages? It's 8 pages, right? Why didn't they publish the 8 pages? Why was that 2 pages missing in those pages that they published? What happened to
They
2
are,
pages? What
the
is it that they
pages
were
are
hiding in those 2 pages that they don't want the world to see?
the pages are on transit. So if yes, it's
And
on
then they now
transit. I don't.
publish as a private information of a person without taking consent from the family. Can we put this into the public? They did not do that. That is another angle that Baba Aloba has a big case. So he has. I'm only talking.
Yeah.
I'm not talking on behalf of the
I
legal
mean,
team. I'm talking for myself.
he actually correct. How would they put the information on the on the public without the consent of the father of the
But
deceased?
Baba has a copy of the result. No.
Hello, Bossman. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Please, can I chip in something very quick?
Go ahead, sir.
Do you know we are fighting against APC and Tinubu? They have their people in America. That's why they are telling you people that they send specimen to America to a third party. We should be straight in what we are doing. Tinubu is in this case. Is the one that is holding this justice. We should forget about Sanwo-Olu or Sanwo-Olu has no power enough to this extent. I don't know if you understand me.
This is not. We are not talking about African country. If it were to be America, South Africa or any African country, then you say the president has the right. Europe, there's no president here.
I didn't say the president has the right. These people that killed Mohbad, that they are Tinubu boys.
But they cannot fight American government. Sorry, if they are lying, they cannot.
They are not fighting American government. They have somebody in America that is working for them.
Sabob, I don't want us to don't mention names of Baba at the top. Please.
Yeah, sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I just want to say it because me, I don't like beating around the bush. I like saying straight. That's why I don't come up and talk.
Careful on what we say too. You have to be very careful on what we say too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me mute for now.
Why my cut off? Yeah, I get my stuff. I'm just gonna put it in my locker. So I don't have to take it with me.
The boy, do you want to talk? You want to say something?
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it in my locker break room.
The boy,
we're going downstairs. We go, and we go later.
Hello, the boy. Are you there? Do you want to say something, the boy? Hello, the boy. Are you there? You want to say something? I guess the person's not ready to talk. Yeah. Anything about politics, we should take it away from here. I guess the cruise master, over to you. You want to say something? Because I know you were here, you drop again. Hello, cruise master, you want to say something? You're also not talking. I guess they are flagging us. They are really flagging us. People are not tapping. Lolly baby, you want to say something?
Yeah, hello, Bossman. Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, hold on. We have a cruise master is here now.
Let the guy speak. My network. Yeah.
Cruise master, over to you, please.
I think we should not involve politics in all of this. If you don't want them to shut the Justice for Mohbad down. To the other person talking about Baba at the top and everybody, anything that makes you to involve politics, they will shut the OJ for end down. Don't turn it to politics stuff. Just do your analysis the way you can do it. and don't make it like this against this, that against that. If you want justice for Mohbad, you can analyze whatever you want to analyze without involving names, pointing names, what you don't have evidence about. And politics is a no, no, no. Don't go to the politics route because they are going to shut the G4M down, and there is nothing anybody can, do about it. Because that is stepping into another cycle entirely, which we don't need to get involved into. Justice for Mohbad, and justice we shall get. Thank you very much, sir.
Is that the cruise master talking, or is that super vibe? Cruise master, was that you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
That sounds like your voice sounds similar to Super Vibe. Am I just just me? I thought it was Super Vibe that was talking because your picture was punctuating. I don't know. Maybe it's from my side or your side. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I concur to what you just said, that we should leave politics out of this. Okay, take politics out of this. This is the naming names of all these big don in the politics. I guess we don't need to be dropping those names and all that. The thing is that I believe that every one of us want to know what Primo, but even some people on the other end of that you people call that you guys know as anti-justice. As I know that some of them that also want to know. They want to know what actually Primo and all that. But the thing is that there's a lot of discrepancy in all these publications and we need to we can't fight the government. They are too big for us to fight. But what we can do is we can challenge any theory they're coming up with. We can challenge it. That's just the way it is. We can't fight the government. I don't think we are fighting the government. We are not anti-government. We are just here to talk about it. So are we going to hang my mic? I guess we have Mr. Gurexi here. Mr. Gurexi, over to you, please. Or do we have any, before Mr. Gurexi, is there anybody here? Bob, my head carry weight or carry sand?
My head carries oil. I'm eating, so I can't talk now.
You can talk? Okay. Can you talk now? If you want to talk now, over to you, please.
I'm eating. I can't talk now.
You can talk now. All right. I guess they're flagging, Moderator, they are flagging your page, Tell people to start liking. Mr. Gurexi, are you there? They keep dropping people. They are flagging us.